As you may know, there is a major security loophole inside Internet Explorer that was discovered in the past few weeks. This vulnerability was so severe that the Department of Homeland Security issued a warning to not use Internet Explorer until Microsoft issued a fix. The security loophole can allow a hacker to take control of your computer and compromise any data that your computer may have on it. In the following video, I will show you how you can fix the security loophole using updates that Microsoft specifically created to fix this threat. There are 3 quick and simple steps that we can take to help protect your computer against this vulnerability. The first thing we want to do is to run Windows updates. To do this in Windows 7 or in Windows Vista, we simply click the Start button, click All Programs, and click on Windows Update. We need to go up here and click Check for Updates to find the latest updates that Microsoft has available for our computers. Last week, Microsoft created a bunch of Windows updates specifically to address this issue. So we want to make sure that we have the latest updates that's out there. Checking for updates could take a few minutes or even a few seconds. Okay, so right here we see that we have 1 important update and 4 optional updates. Now the optional updates are just that, they're optional. They are printer drivers, extra software junk that we don't need, so we can totally disregard this. But important updates, on the other hand, are things that we really need. Now my computer, I have just done updates a few days ago, so I don't have very many in here. You may have 20, 50, maybe even 100 or 120 updates in your important update list. However many there are, you probably just want to go and check them all and do them. So go ahead and check anything that's not checked under important updates here and just go down and click OK. So right here we see we have 1 important update selected. Go ahead and click Install Updates. Now depending on how many updates you have to install, this could take a few seconds, minutes, maybe even an hour. But the general idea here is to keep running Windows updates until there are no more updates to run. Once this installs, I'm going to go ahead and restart my computer. Then whenever it comes back up, you want to go ahead and check for more updates. Like I said, you want to run Windows updates until there are no more updates to install. Let's see if there's any more. Look at that. We have 1 more important update available. Often Microsoft will have updates for updates that you install your computer. Look at that. There is another security update. So we want to go ahead and run this. This is the importance of keep running Windows updates until there are no more updates to run. So this is just going to install. Okay, so now I would restart my computer, come back into Windows here, and go ahead and check for more updates. Look at that. There is another important update available. Another security update. If you notice over here on the right side, the date that these were created keeps getting larger. The first update I ran was created back in February or March. The second one was created in April. This one was just created here in May. So this one is probably pretty important. You definitely want to keep running Windows updates until there are no more updates out there to have. Okay, so now our computer is in fact asking us to restart. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll start on step 2. Now that we have all of our Windows updates done, we should probably run a Java update as well. This is optional, but I highly recommend doing this. Keeping up with your Java updates is a great way to maintain internet security. Some of the older versions of Java, especially the later versions of version 6, are very susceptible to internet attacks. So let's go ahead and do that Java update. We're going to open up Internet Explorer. We're going to go to java.com. Then we're going to click this red bar right here in the middle of the page that says Free Java Download. Now we're going to click Agree and start free download. Down at the bottom, we're going to get a question that's going to ask us if we want to run or save Java setup. We're going to go ahead and run that. This box pops up. We're going to click Install. And while this is downloading the Java installer, close your Internet Explorer browser. Your browser has to be closed in order for the Java installer to work. We should be seeing the installer pop up momentarily. Okay? Pay attention right here. You do not want to go ahead and click Next here. You want to uncheck these. You do not want to install the Ask toolbar. This is not malware, but it is junk that will slow up your Internet Explorer browser. You don't need the Ask toolbar at all. So once you have those unchecked, click the Next button. And then you should see the Java Setup Progress box pop up. And this will take just a few moments to install. That took about 15 seconds. You can click Close. Now Internet Explorer is going to automatically open. It's going to be asking us to verify up here. We don't need to verify it. Now down at the bottom, we're also going to get a message about our Java add-in. We don't need to enable our Java add-in. So don't enable. Click that. Now click the X on your internet browser and close it. And now your Java is installed. Now that we have ran a Windows update and a Java update, we need to run an Adobe Flash Player update. It's critical that we run this update because the security vulnerability was based on older versions of Adobe Flash Player that could be hacked. Simply go into Internet Explorer. In the address bar, we want to type in adobe.com. Hover over Download, and you want to select Adobe Flash Player. Now on this screen, we don't want to install the optional offer, whatever it may be. Usually it's Google Chrome, sometimes it could be McAfee Security. We don't want to install it, so uncheck that, whatever it may be. Go down and click Install Now. Then we'll get our download box pop up, and we want to run. Now when you get to this screen, go ahead and close your internet browser. Adobe Flash Player will not install if Internet Explorer or any other browsers are open. So we want to allow Adobe to install updates. Let's go ahead and click Next. This should take maybe 20-30 seconds. Finish. And you should get the Adobe page that opens up that says thank you and enjoy Adobe Flash Player.